Hello, 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 hello. I am live. Slightly late because I had to go make tea. But everyone, I'm sure, had plenty of reese for entertainment. And oh, my chat's not up. Hang on 2 seconds. Can't see if someone messages us if I don't have the chat up. So today we're playing Evan's Remains, which was requested by Paul and also gifted to me by Paul. So thank you, Paul. I have way too many windows open. But yes, so we're going to be playing this game. Hopefully I remember to set everything up. And hopefully you can hear me. It looks like you can hear me. I just want my hug. I have a hug. I've got my hug beside me. Okay, yeah, that doesn't work well with my green screen. Oh, that's sort of okay. We'll see how it goes. I'm playing with the lights. So when it's shining on my green screen, it sort of looks like I've got a chair behind me, which is okay. So I did start this briefly for Bean Dive, but I just got one achievement and finished, so I'll restart from the beginning to get all the story. My name is Evan. I'm on an uninhabited island in the Pacific. The coordinates are attached to the letter. Send. Dices? Dices. This might be Dices. Hi, Mr. Corners. So what? How are you feeling? Did you go to college, Nicola? Why? You know that feeling of dread when you have an exam coming up and you haven't studied? Why wouldn't I have studied? Forget it. You seem like you were the type to stay in studying. Ugh, I feel like I might be sick. I'm right here with you, Dices. You've got this. With you, miles away, safe behind a computer screen. Relax, okay? Everything is going to be fine. Alright, I can handle this. That's what I wanted to hear. I'm ready whenever you are. Okay, so. Fairly good jump, just one jump though, not a double. Vaguely bad at jumping. Just probably need to sit a bit straighter. And not on my cushions. There we go. Thank you for the host, Alkesh, Leaky, and SK. These are weird trees. It's like a harpoon. shouldn't have done that there, but I'll get it in a minute. Mostly it's just jumping on platforms to get over pillars. I can do this! Oh, thank you for the host, Mr. Cornelius. So how is everyone today? Oh, it fell off! Yeah, so I got black fabric to put behind my green screen, but I haven't had a chance to play with the colours yet. Let's do that. What do you think? Apparently I have a knack for solving cryptic ancient puzzles. Seriously, there are some wild gadgets here. What? They're in my way, right? What do you expect me to do? Swim around them? You don't just wake up like this and spend 2 hours on my hair to dunk it in the Pacific. I was talking about the Evan thing. Eh? If you ask me, I don't think this is the place. You don't? Haven't you thought? Maybe someone's just pulling our leg? What do you mean? You know, a prank. Like maybe he's pulling one over on us. Sending us on a wild goose chase so we're even less likely to find him. Did you know it's incredibly difficult to imitate someone's handwriting? It's like a signature. Completely unique. So no then. Well, there goes my theory. But just look at this place. What would he be doing here? This place is completely barren, no signs of life. Apart from 500,000 dragonflies, of course. They're mayflies. Whatever. You've only just gotten started, Dices. Is that another one of your canned responses? Let me know when you have news. No, I fell off. Mostly just for finishing levels. Finally, Evan! Evan, do you have any idea how much... Oh, sorry. I thought you were someone else. I can barely see in this blazing sunlight. Excuse me, I'm looking for a boy. Ahem. Excuse me. Also, if you want to watch Reese and I together, then... Oh, God. That was weird. That just spammed, like, all of my buttons. But hey, at least press the right one. Because Reese is still streaming Spiritfarer. Ahem! This dude is annoying. Unless he's not. That is. Ahem. Yes. My name is, what was it again? Oh, yeah. Vanille. A pleasure. I'm looking for a boy named Evan. Have you seen him or maybe heard something? Evan. Evan Goldstein. Goldstein. Never heard of him. I didn't know that was possible. What's so interesting about that notebook? Well, at least someone is having a good time. So, if we consider the ham perfect. Hey, I'd really appreciate it if you could... Look, I'd love to help you, but I'm in the middle of something here. So if you excuse me... And I'd love to give you... I demand an explanation. What are you talking about? You said this was an uninhabited island. Hey, I'm as surprised as you. I thought no one else knew about this place. Lysis, I know as much as you do here. Let's keep trying to get some information from him. If anyone else is here, they've got to be connected. In one way or another. You know what our boys like? No, I don't. Would you cut that out? Cut what out? Speaking in first person like you're right here with me. Makes me nervous. Surprise, I am right here with you. I'm the one with my feet in the sand. Fine. Why don't you try to keep getting information from him? Better. 10 points for effort. Over and out. Yeah, bye. Yeah. I also updated my stream deck and I have an ad button, so when I take a tea break, I can put the ads on, and then hopefully save up some pre-roll. Because it's better to have an ad break when I'm having a tea break than an ad break any other time. Instant noodles, huh? We meet again, my guilty pleasure. Oh, great. I'm gonna say it just once. Move, speak, or try anything stupid, and you'll regret it. Hey, hold on. Let me explain. I'm hungry, okay? I haven't eaten since... well... See, I can barely remember. Sit. Hey, come on, man. You believe me, right? Let's all stay calm and let's not scare the neighbours, okay? Are you deaf? I said sit. Ugh, it's going so well. I heard you, okay? Happy? I wasn't going to steal anything if that's what you're worried about. I guess I fear food, clearly. Excuse me for starving to death? Sorry. What are you going to do? Is that Evan there? Making food. Ooh, hello. The forest. Which side too? Oh, how cold. What's that do? Oh! That maybe resets because I broke it. Hi, Paul. are you doing? How are you feeling? It is the same guy. Okay, so I've given 2 different accents. There we are. I see you're very focused on your notebook. Oh, I get it. You're a traveller and you like to draw the landscapes you visit. Relax like this, breathe. So, can I ask what you're doing here? Can I ask what you're doing here? Well, you can, but I asked you first. You shouldn't be here. I didn't realise I was violating the island's criminal code. It's clearly well enforced. What do you know about this place? I know that as long as I don't find Evan, I won't leave, nor will I stop asking you questions. So, if you could assist in the slightest, we could both stop wasting our time talking in circles. This is an uninhabited island. How strange. It seems to me that I've just found someone. I already told you, I never heard of him. You may be on the wrong island. Let me see. Latitude right 28? Oh, what a surprise. You won't believe this. It's the right island. Don't have time to be a host. Indeed. I feel sore. Painkillers are sort of helping. Ugh. What did the doctor say? It's the same puzzle as before. I'm going round in a circle. There we go. Didn't I go through that monolith before? Oh, you're waiting for a callback. Ah, fun. Man, what a strong feeling of deja vu. See a hug? Yes! Hug! I have a hug. I should put it in midair. I was trying to balance it on the back of the sofa and it did not balance on the back of the sofa. Oop. Can I ask you a favour? Tell me. License to kill. That hard to crack, huh? Doesn't even begin to describe it. What's his problem? Nikolai, I've had enough. I want to go home. Don't think this is the place. Calm down, Dices. Listen. I think I've got an idea. This would be good. Here's what we'll do. Next time you run into him, I'll whisper to you what you should say. Just repeat after me, okay? We'll get him to crack. He has to know something. Just don't put my foot in my mouth, okay? Leave it to me. Oh, and one last thing. Yes. The monoliths of teleportation technology. Pretty impressive, don't you think? I mean, considering the years they must have. Cool, I guess. Maybe Evan has some connection with this place after all. As ever, you remain keenly observant. Anyway, I'll be waiting for your signal. For the last time. Oh no, not this time, buddy. Now you're going to shut your mouth and I'm going to speak. Got it? I'm investigating something serious and... how do I put this? You're wasting my time. My name is Vanille and I'm here on behalf of Upbring Labs. We're looking for someone important. A boy named Evan. Prodigy boy, missing. Maybe you've heard of him. His name has been everywhere this last few years. Actually, and I'm being honest here, I've never. Shut up, I'm not done yet. A message for help was recently received from an unknown island, which makes you, my friend, a suspect in his disappearance. You follow? Just being here on an uninhabited island means you're involved somehow. If you keep refusing to speak, I will be forced to arrest you. So if you want to keep walking around, writing frantically in that notebook, you better start stalking. What? What? Talking! You better start talking! Vanille, right? Would you mind following me? I want you to see something. What is it? Why don't you see for yourself? Okay. Excuse me. Well, that was unexpected. Thanks. Wasn't it easier to knock on the door? Yeah, you know how well that usually goes. Goes fine here. Doesn't mean your neighbours share the philosophy. Could you steal from the neighbours too? No, I knocked on their doors. What? I already told you begging wasn't working. You can stay. Are you serious? How long? As long as you need to. You'll let a stranger stay in your house? For free? You look like you already have enough problems. May not be the best place, but look, from sleeping in the dump to this, has to be my lucky day. I'm going to assume that this dude is Evan. But the town. Route Zone 3. So a city, huh? Well, what's left of it. This way. Excuse me? This island was once inhabited by a certain civilization, and a legend says, a long time ago they created an artifact that mocked death itself. Which means eternal life. So that's it. You're looking for immortality. Why does that not surprise me? Kind of a cliche dream, if you ask me. Never said it was for me. Okay. And what are you writing all the time? I'm translating. Translating? All these monoliths you see along the seashore. Every one of them is a word. You mean hieroglyph? Let me guess, in civilization's language? Exactly. Reading them together, they form a message. And what does it say? That's the trick, I'm not sure. But when I finally decipher it, I will know once and for all the nature, and more importantly the location, of the artifact. The secret to immortality. Well, that looks like a T. Interesting story. Where did you hear it? Old tale from my hometown, on another nearby island not too far from here. I don't mean to be rude, but do you really believe in all that? The city in ruins match the legend exactly. It's proof enough, no? Well, I won't deny that. It's a lot more than what I was expecting to find, and it's hopefully. I guess I should introduce myself. My name is Clover Immortal. Sorry about the lack of courtesy back there. Till now, I was certain you were just another person searching for the artifact. Can't let anyone find it first. Relax, I couldn't care less about immortality. I'm just glad you didn't turn out to be the jerk I thought you were. If I do find anything about this Evan guy, I'll let you know. But I'm sorry to say that I haven't seen a single soul. apart from us. Yeah, even I doubt he's here. Hey, at least the monoliths are fun. It looks like they made sure their visitors don't die from boredom anyway. You can always just walk around them. Are you kidding? That's the only interesting thing on this island. Anyway, thanks. Good luck with the whole eternal life thing. Good luck with the Lost Genius thing. Take care. So we arrest people, huh? You sound like a real cop. Veteran of the force, are we? Let's say I'm a jack of all trades. I had to intimidate him for a bit to split it out, right? Couldn't come up with anything else. I'll give you points for creativity. Anyways, remember to be careful about your name. It's the second most important thing about the situation. And the first? Evan. I guess that was obvious. And what do you think about the boy? Sounds credible, at least for now. Give me an hour and I'll find out about the legend. Meanwhile, don't get too far away from him. Keep trying to get as much information as you can from him. Are you serious, Nicola? You heard him, he has nothing to do with this. Leave him be. Don't be so easily convinced, Isis. It's the only thread we have regarding Evan right now. What makes you so sure about that? My sixth sense. Fifth. You'll need more than that to convince me. Besides, the place looks like it'll have loads of monuments. Why don't you try and have some fun? I know Evan, believe me. He's here. It's just a matter of time before he shows up. But I was the one who'd find him, not the other way around. Oh, if only you knew him. Things are never simple when he's involved. Legendary Evan, huh? He'd really be here? Ah, fine. You're the boss. I'll continue after a little nap. By little, I mean big. I'm exhausted. Rest up, Isis. You know how to reach me if you need anything. Yeah, bye. Whoa! What? Portable bedroom? Can I have one? Well, I don't need it right now. How am I finding this so far? I am finding it quite fun, except sometimes I'm terrible at the jumping. Also, hi, BDSL. What time is it? I feel like I've been hit by a truck. So, me, every morning. Good morning, Nicola. I said, good morning, idiot. You sleeping? Oh, why isn't this thing working? Huh? Transmitter. Oh no, where is it? They're gonna kill me. Huh, what's this? That is a page from the notepad. Surely. What the? That's okay. That happens. The underscore version. Yeah, I had to put underscore Joe on the end of mine because someone already had Angela's K. And I registered many years ago, so should have been quicker. How's it going? What the? Clover. He stole the transmitter? How did he get into her bedroom? Her weird portable bedroom. Ah. Exactly! What in the name? Nearly scared me to death. What in the world is that thing? Hey Clover, perfect timing! I was looking for you. Is anybody there? Sorry, first time someone's opened a portal in my face. Why were you looking for me? Something strange just happened and don't exactly know what to do. And well, you're the only other human being around here. Okay, shoot. First, would you mind coming in? It makes me nervous that you're still out there. Do I have to enter that thing? Not experienced in travelling with portals, you know. It's no big deal. Promise me I'll keep each and every one of my atoms. Just get in here already. I mean, to be fair, Barney, if you hadn't signed up before, a 4-letter name on here is probably fairly rare. Ugh, what am I gonna do? Fascinating. I've been out of touch with technology, but this is beyond anything I could have imagined. Ugh, too far to go back now, I guess. Is that the sunrise? You've got to be kidding me. Are we on the other side of the world? That's what I get for taking weird jobs. I must have been living under a rock to have missed out on technology like this. Somebody please save me. Fascinating. Simply fascinating. Vinny, just where are we? That's going to be a very long answer. We don't have much time. Short answer, Evan's inventions, blah blah blah. So he's the brains behind your crazy portals, huh? You finally get it now. What is he doing on the island? That's what I came to find out. How many times do I have to say it? Sorry, I shouldn't have yelled at you. It's just that I don't know what to do. Well, first you need to calm down. Do I not have enough points and rares for G-Task yet? I definitely will have enough points. I do not have enough rares. I need to work on that, but I just didn't. I can probably get most of them in Shadowgate. I just didn't feel like sitting down and playing that, so I might have a go this weekend. I've still got time, I think. It's Thursday, right? I see you fell out of Leapfrog though, Paul. I'm guessing 30 odd achievements was tricky to do working 12-hour shifts. Yeah, I think I've got like 3 rares. I need like 5,300. And I've got 4,300, so I should be fine. But yeah, I need another 17 rares, but yes. Sleep is more important. Yep, that makes sense. First you need to calm down. You won't get far with your mind racing. Take a deep breath. Exhale. And then tell me what happened. Alright. Itchy bit on my chin. Just like scratching. Sorry. Take a look at what appeared here when I woke up. Also, my transmitter seems to be missing. Mayfly. Any idea who might have done it? That's what I'm trying to figure out. But something tells me it was Evan. I feel like he's taunting me. Like he's saying, hey, I'm here. Come get me. What makes you think that? Well, first this is a sealed room. You can only get in and out using the portal. The portals are open with the key Upbring gave me. Don't let the name fool you. It's just a little device with a button. But every key has a unique ID. What I'm getting at is the only person who can open this portal is me. No one else should have been able to get in here. Unless you're the creator of the entire portal system. So an entirely private space, aside from the super admin. Portable bedroom. You could be anywhere and get home. It's pretty cool. I have no idea how it would work, but that is pretty cool. I guess in that circumstance, no key is probably no problem. But I'm just speculating here. And why a drawing? Beats me. But like I said, I think the drawing is just a red herring. He had to leave something to prove he was here. You keep seeing the two of them, and I think they must be in an alert level 1 region. I feel like there's a reference there I'm missing. Unless it's to do with Tier 1, Tier 2 lockdown. But I'm guessing it's a reference to something else. My brain is tired. Oh. Lockdown, okay, cool. Could have been anything. But I guess the drawing of Mayfly makes it more mysterious. Is that all show something he would do? Is all that show something he would do? According to Nicola's descriptions, I'd say he would. Who is Nicola? Bombarding me with questions doesn't help you know. I need to know the context in order to help you. Alright, well, 1. Evan has been missing for years, but recently revealed to Upbring that he's on this island. 2. He asked for me to come meet him for some weird reason. Wait. What? Slow down, will you? What the heck is Upbring? It's the second time you've mentioned it. It's a scientific research and development firm. Evan was an important member. Can I go on? Perfect, continue. 3. They sent me to find Evan in constant communication with Nicola from Upbring. 4. I woke up and there's a drawing in the room. 5. The transmitter I was using to talk to Nicola disappeared. Better? The important part is Evan may be here, and my orders are to meet with him, so I guess that's the only thing I've got to worry about. But not knowing exactly what's going on is troubling. What if there's someone else here? What if they want to hurt me? What does Evan have to do with this island? Is everything just part of a big joke of his? And besides all that, why did they send me? I'm starting to get why you were so desperate. Shouldn't they give you more details if they send you on a mission like this? Sounds like you barely have any idea what's going on. Surprise! I have barely any idea what's going on. Didn't you ask them for the details? I tried, but they didn't seem like the conversational types. Don't forget that the island hides a secret that anyone would want. Do you think Evan or Upbring may also be looking for this artifact? Just a theory. But it wouldn't be illogical for the island to be a target because of that. Although I can't imagine what type of motives they might have. When you're not a big corporation, it's hard to think like one. But I guess money is always behind everything. What do you think I should do? Finish the job? Meet with Evan? Easier said than done. Even though I know what I should do. Nicola said that sooner or later Evan will show up. So that's not the major issue. Rather, it's not knowing what I'm going to find on this island along the way. To summarize, you're scared. Shut up! Not scared. It's just insecurity about what might happen. Uh-huh. You alright? I'm in the middle of nowhere on an uninhabited island looking for a missing boy. What do you think I feel? I don't think I can do it. Not without Nicola. I mean, you don't have to do it all by yourself, you know. Are you feeling generous? Do you have something in mind? I don't know if I'd call it having something in mind, per se. But you could just join me in deciphering the message. Because if Evan or whoever is here, it wouldn't be a stretch to assume they're looking for the same thing. It'll only be a matter of time until we cross paths. If the message tells us where the artifact is, it may also tell us where he is. You seem pretty sure that Evan's looking for the same thing. Nah, I just can't come up with anything better. But maybe you'll feel safer if we stick together. You're acting like I'm some kind of damsel in distress. I can take care of myself, you know. Anyway, you're right that it's not unreasonable to assume that Evan's looking for the same thing. But if that's the case, what if he's already found it? I remind you that he's been missing for a long, long time. Enough to have been able to do virtually anything. I wouldn't worry that much. Why not? I doubt he has this. Ooh, Eternal is my son, and Eternal will become. And your notebook? This is what's engraved on the monolith so far. So it wasn't my imagination. The monolith did repeat itself. It explains it. Oh, Eternal! Yes. And that'll help us because... You'd be surprised how difficult it is to get this notebook. Even for a gigantic corporation. I think you might be slightly underestimating their power and influence. You can't get something if you don't know it exists. So the notebook's existence is a secret. You could say that. That's why I'd like to believe that not only am I here on time, but that I've got the upper hand. Anyway, if we're following the same path, I find the artifact, you find Evan. Win-win. What do you gain by helping me? Does it always have to be about gaining something? Well, I guess not. Just want to make it clear. I'm not afraid, and I don't need anyone to take care of me. But, given us some objectives, it makes sense to stick together. Temporarily. Sure. Oh, and your walking friend. Whatever you want. I'll wait for you on the island. Wait, I'm coming too. Sure. How's he getting out of the portal? Do you just get out of the portal by walking to the edge of the screen? Because, I mean, this is a sealed route. Right, sealed room. Would you open the portal, please? Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. And, are you going like that? What do you mean? You are in pajamas. Oh, that. Of course, people dress right. I'll open the portal, you go out, and then I'll catch up to you. Okay. So I'm liking the story on this one. Yay, we've got our beach dress and hat. Sticking with you because I'm made out of repositional adhesive. It doesn't really rhyme though. Yeah. Is everything ready? I think so. By the way, there's something I can't get out of my mind. Upbring wanted to make sure that this island remained hidden, which leads me to a really puzzling question. How did you find it? Courtesy of a friend. He found it, and then gave me the notebook. The island's location is in the notebook. Don't ask me how he got it, though, I haven't the slightest. Alright, what's your friend's name? Vincent Farr. I see. Why? Just wanted to make sure it wasn't someone from Upbring. I imagine anyone who leaks information ends up regretting it. You're speaking as if they control the entire island. And yet, I don't see a single trace of human activity. Who knows? Maybe they have a secret underground base or something! I'm really hoping you're wrong. The artifact is my only hope for her. Oh, that's right. You mentioned you wanted it for someone else. Could you elaborate on that? It's, my little sister. Oh, it's always the little sister. I'm not quite sure what trope that is, but it's fine. As long as she's not dead, then it's okay. What happened to her? Let's say, well, her health. She's not in the best condition, and, she doesn't have much time left. Oh, I'm sorry, I had no idea. Quick, idiot, say something before you ruin it even more. And, what's her name? Dices. That's strange. I thought I heard Lysis. That's what I said. I know, weird name. Yeah, bizarre. Why? Nothing. Don't mind me. What the heck is going on in this place? I'm sorry to hear that. Don't worry, I'm already here, right? Is something wrong, Vanille? No, it's just, you go ahead, I'll catch up, okay? As you wish. I like Vanille because it's a character from Final Fantasy that I really liked. But Dices is her name. It's not like it's a usual name. It's a very unusual name. What is going on? This is so cool. I thought this was just going to be a cool puzzle platformer thing. But it has a really intriguing story. God, what have I got myself into? Glad I better get news from you too soon. Okay, I'm like really intrigued now. I hope everyone else is really intrigued. Oh. So this name's Vincent. Or is this before or after? Wait. I want to make sure I'm getting this right. Are you really going to play against me? And why not? This guy. Does he really have no idea? I guess it's time to play a little joke on him. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Let's begin then. Fine. Oh, but first, I just want you to know I'm not very good. Don't be too harsh, okay? Don't worry, I won't. Did the best man win? Playing chess or something? No? So either this is Vincent or Evan. I'm not sure, but also this is pretty. Quite the reveal, huh? What are you up to, Evan? I love a good story in a game. Love a good story. This would work quite well as a visual novel without the platforming. So far, nothing too tricky. I may have to like I think there's one for like taking 15 minutes on a puzzle. If I don't get that naturally, I'll have to replay it. Whee! Ah! Is everyone enjoying this so far? I am. I think everyone's doing it okay. Could it be? Nah, too crazy. Is everything alright? Did I say something wrong back then? Why? Because of the abject horror on your face for the last 10 minutes. Nah, it's just, you know, trying to digest the whole situation. I understand. What did you say your last name was again? Amor. Well, okay, that's a relief. Why? Just refreshing my memory. Sorry, I'm bad with names. Don't you think it's curious the monolith's mechanisms are still working? A little. Though maybe I'm not surprised since the civilization also apparently figured out eternal life. Maybe their energy source is also unlimited. Now that I think about it, it makes a lot of sense for upgrading to target this place. Immortality, unlimited energy, what else? But can a place like this really be under their control? It's like no one's been here in decades. Although my theory about an underground lab would explain. What was that? Did you hear that? Yeah. What was it? Nothing to worry about. You didn't expect the island to be free of wildlife, did you? Is it a kitty? I'll leave him behind her. Thanks for the host, Jazz. Hope you're doing okay. Alright. I was saying about the 15 minutes thing. Ah, no. Okay. I thought I had it. Nope. Figured it out. Trying the same thing futilely over and over again, not really good. Missing language. And rest to allow the micro test and the muscles to heal and make them strong. I would love that to be true. And sadly, I don't think it's going to make them stronger. Fortunately, it's I have to get the height for this. I can't get the height for that, and then I can't get onto that other one, so I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do here. I can't get up there. No matter how many times I try. I just clip the edge. And I can't try and run and jump. Oh dear. What can that be? Definitely need to get the height. I need to get the height from jumping off one of the greens. Hang on. Damn it! Yep. I figured it out. Just jumped the wrong way. There we go. That was interestingly tricky. Thanks, Mr. Corners. I feel like I've almost got... There we go. I like this game. And I'm loving the story. Another thing I've been thinking about. over, would you mind paying attention for 1 second? I'm listening. I can write and do that at the same time. Well, about civilization and all that. If they were capable of creating eternal life, why is nobody here? If they were immortal, they shouldn't have died, which means they should be here, right? So, Eternal is my son. Are you listening to me? Yeah, Vanille, you're totally right, I agree. The one who, perfect. Nah, not listening. Oh, that was another person! Hey, something touched me! What happened? The bush! What? Someone came out of the bush and went running past me. He touched me! Did he like steal the button or something? Where was he? I don't see anyone. Already gone, it was really fast. I swear. Must have just been a monkey or something. I said someone, not something. I know what I saw. It wasn't a monkey. So you were able to see his face? Well, not really. It happened before I could react. But I know it was a person. The darkness is playing tricks on you. Feels like a quote from something. So you don't believe me? I believe that you should calm down, Vanille. Even if it was a person, and even if that person wanted to hurt us, we're two, and he or she is one. So there's no need to be scared. I'm not scared. Fine. Then this arguing is pointless. So far I'm thinking maybe time travel, aliens, infinite loot universe, alternate universe. Not quite sure what. If he said cape, then touch giraffe. There's just one option. Dollop. That's it. So, I choose Dollop. Alright. That's my spy. You lose. Are you playing code words or something? What the? Did I get caught in his? This can't be. I must be dreaming. What just happened? Calm down, Vincent. Oh, he is Vincent. Okay. So, he is Vincent and not Evan. That's kind of sad. It was just look. You got cocky. Next time, I'll crush him. Good game. You know, my first game is always just a warm-up. Now I can really play full strength. What? I thought we were only playing one. I thought we were only playing once. Who plays Spymaster once? It's not that I don't want to, but you know, things to do. Yeah, I get it. Father's duty calls. Father? Huh. I'm barely old enough to enter a bar. She's my sister. Ah. If you excuse me. So this is their house on the other island, and this is Vincent. If he's talking to himself as Vincent, then I'm inclined to believe that he's Vincent and not Evan. The garden. Reach zone 4.5. Just have thought. She's checking the thing. My bad? Right. Okay. Ah! Aww. Trying to do something cool and it did not work. Thank you for hosting the channel, Dave. Hang on, something's not right. Yay! There we go. I knew what I was doing, just got a bit confuddled there. How's it going? How's what going? The translations. Oh, I'll read what I have. Okay. Eternal is my son. So, just got a Gmail request. Wasn't me. There we go. Right. Eternal is my son, and eternal will become. He who not abandons are sacred. Why did you stop? That's everything I've got so far. So? So what? What do you think? How long's he been here? I think it's too early to make conclusions. It doesn't sound sensible. The language is elementary, almost confused. Hi, Reese. Thank you for the raid. Party of 6 over in the corner. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Shout out to Reese. He's been streaming Spirit Fair, which is really cool, and thank you for the hosts. So it doesn't sound sensible. The language is elementary, almost confused. That's because it's not only an ancient language, but it's also completely different than ours. Some words are probably going to sound silly. Trying to translate a completely unknown language to English is probably going to sound bad. The meaning remains. I think it means something like, Eternal shall be the one who remains on our sacred something. Do we take it literally, or is it some kind of metaphor? It is if you do it right. Exactly, Barney. I was wondering that too. But it doesn't exactly come with instructions. You know how they used to write millennia ago? Grand language full of symbolism, alliteration, subtle references, wordplay. I must have missed a memo on that one. That kind of language never gets to the point. It seems really pretentious. It makes me nervous. Well, maybe they wanted to add one more level of difficulty. How so? Obfuscating their writing makes it harder for fools or thieves to uncover the artifact. Making a riddle could act as a screening mechanism. Makes sense, I guess. Or maybe they just liked being pretentious. Anyway, I think it's best to wait until we have the complete translation. Then we can draw our conclusions. I suppose that works. What can you tell me about these monoliths? No, it's a puzzle platformer, but apparently it's got a visual novel in here, Superboy. Oh, thanks for the host, Scruff. And it's a really intriguing story. I'm really I'm mesmerized so far. It's been brilliant. Are you solving the puzzles too? I'm not sure if they're necessary for the artifact to take effect. Yes, very chatty. But something tells me it's not a good idea to avoid them. Why not? They had to be built for a reason. Well, at any rate, you shouldn't be solving them. How does that help you find Evan? Yet I haven't seen you walk around a single Ron so far. It hasn't let me. 1, I don't want to get away from the seashore. 2, I don't plan on touching the water. 3, they're pretty fun. It's the best choice. I won't deny that. I'm lying through my teeth here. In reality, there's something about them that intrigues me. I'm not sure what it is, but I feel like solving them is the only way to find out. Okay. Anyway. Next puzzle! Next puzzle! Just getting to be just the right level of intriguing, not easy. That's a reset. I don't want to reset. Ow. Ow! And I just hit reset. She's got a helmet under that hat, yes. Ooh! Oh, raiding with a party of 16! Wow, welcome. Hello, I'm Joe. I am currently trying to do a puzzle game and mostly just hitting my head on the plank. Hello, Raiders. Thanks for the host as well, Ivor. So. I can't run and jump. And I got a message from Xbox. What does Xbox want? Now playing Game Pass. Thanks, Xbox. Okay. Well, now I have to reset it because I've just broken the whole thing. Puzzle game is easier than what you were playing. Well, I mean, you know, it's debatable. It's possibly easier. It looks easier than it actually is. What were you playing about? Reflections of Mine is a hard puzzle game. Fair enough. Whoa! Thanks for the host. I'm Paul and Jesse as well. I think all of the people's dropping in today. Okay, so. Ugh. What am I missing? Ow! Just pulled my own hair. I keep on hitting my head on that one, which means that I can't get over here. You also got the Xbox Game Pass message just now. Yeah, it's obviously a bulk thing. Well, I mean, there's probably a couple of seconds delay on the stream. I'm obviously missing a trick here. Not if Xbox spams you down. Also, hi. If I didn't say hi already. No! I'm literally just going around in a circle doing the same thing. It's obviously... Maybe. No. 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 I'm missing a trick here. I'm missing a trick. That one to be up. Like that. Hang on. Aha! That's what I was missing. Yay! Come on, give me more story. What a view. I've got to admit, this place is beautiful. Okay, so... easier than I expected it to be. Sometimes, clearly, I just do the puzzles the right way. Monoliths, huh? It's so strange. Should I tell him? I don't know why, but... Come on, tell him. I could swear... But what would they gain? Just tell him, because I want to know. Thinking about all this just raises even more questions. Whatever, not my problem. I came here to do my job. And that's what I intend to do. And I've thought of all these puzzles along the way. Okay. Wow, this is big. Okay. Not her circus, and it wasn't her monkey. Yeah, exactly. Ah! No, I definitely didn't want to do that. I wanted to jump onto that one. Possibly. I don't know what I wanted to do. Actually. what's down there? Terribly impossible. Maybe it isn't. Indeed. Oh! Hi, Scrap. Oh no, oh no. I don't know what I've done now. This one doesn't have a reset, so technically I've not broken it. No! That's not what I wanted to do. In fact, I'm honestly not quite sure what to do. That's what I wanted to do. Clearly, I totally did that on purpose. Here we go. Come on, tell him. Tell him. God. 16 monoliths and counting. There are a bunch more ahead of us. I guess it'll be a long night of translations. I imagine we'll stop to rest at some point, right? I don't plan on following you all night. It's still too early to stop. Definitely didn't budget. Exactly. How do you know? You didn't even look at your watch. How strange. My watch is stopped. Is it broken? No, Vanille, your watch isn't broken. If you can read minds, it's probably time to confess. All night long. All night. How are you feeling today, Scrap? Better? Everyone feeling okay? Everyone having a good time? Okay, I'm not going to do that again. That was terrible. I'm going to have to start doing longer streams, except that I also need to try and rebalance my sleep. And I've got like a ton of things I need to do. It's like, I need to do some long streams before Extra Life to get back in the, you know, back in the mode. I need to start like promoting it as well. And other stuff. So yes, Extra Life. I'm streaming. Why is that sending all my buttons as a yes? I'm streaming for 24 hours for Extra Life on November 7th. Spread the word. Strim. Exactly, Dries, exactly. You come here for a long time. Not a good time, just a long time. Oh, well, we'll see how long this takes. I'd like to try and finish the game because I really want to find out what the story is. So we'll see how long this takes. Bearing in mind, I do have work tomorrow. But we'll see. It's fun. I'm loving this. I don't know how far through I am. Assuming halfway, then I got plenty of time to finish it. Depends how complicated it gets. If you can read minds, it's probably time to confess. Not even the worst psychic would waste his abilities on you. You're just too easy to read. Now you're my therapist? No, but it's the same face I made as soon as I looked at my watch after arriving on the island. For some reason, neither watches nor compasses work here. Now that I think about it, if Upbring had some secret base somewhere on the island, they could have raised an electromagnetic field big enough to interrupt electronic devices. So that way they could hide the island from satellites and radars. Could that be the case? Hey, I'm sorry, alright? I was just joking. Huh? Are you mad at me? Oh no, I was just thinking about something. Where were we? Oh yeah, my legs are killing me. And I'm hungry. Let's at least sit down for a minute. Please? I can't afford to. I know what you're thinking. You think if you hurry and try and waste as little time as possible, you'll be more efficient and achieve more in less time. Yes, the micro-test from all the jumping. She's probably hungry because she's been bashing her head as well. But really, fatigue leads to mistakes, which just cost more time. That is very true. This is very true. What would usually take you an hour now takes you 3. In the long run, you'll lose more time than you think you're saving. Not to mention now you'll need twice the amount of rest to recover again. I understand your determination, and I know your little sister can't wait, but you'll only reach your maximum potential if you rest properly, without overextending yourself. You'll feel better and your body will thank you, believe me. You sound like you're trying to sell me something. I know what I'm saying. College teaches you these things the hard way. You win, Vanille. Yay! I win. I'll go with Turner. Impressive. You hit the nail on the head. What were you expecting? What are you up to, Clover? Never make that move. You should follow the advice. You should indeed, Scrap. Hey, Clover, have you ever bet? On Spy Master? Never. Does the idea sound interesting? Not really. You could make money. I've done it. Not to be rude here, but your appearance doesn't exactly scream financial advice. You know what they say about appearances? I like the game, but I don't think it's worth taking too seriously. Why not? You're not bad? Don't know. Spy Master's always just been a hobby for me. But more important things to worry about than gambling. Like what? My family. I see. I love playing. For a few seconds I just forget about everything else. It's a brief moment. A momentary trance in which I become one with the game. I couldn't live without Spy Master. I've achieved a lot thanks to playing him. Pretty much everything I have. Betting. Yeah, because I always win. So he's lost so far against him. Are you sure? Prometheus. You're an assassin, am I right? Yen? No. Oh, no. How didn't I realize? Are you okay? Excuse me. Yeah. It's just, really hot here. What's wrong with me? Why can't I beat him? Yay, picnic! Don't you think? I'd like to agree, but honestly I didn't pay much attention. I'm telling you, I'm sure it's not my imagination. They're not always getting progressively harder. The difficulty curve is all over the place. Yes, you see, that's what I said. To be fair, I thought it was me just cheesing some, but yeah. I think the strangest thing in all of this is you, Vanille. Huh? Me? Why? Since you arrived here, you haven't stopped talking about Evan, upbringing, or secret bases, and all of a sudden you start talking about college? What I'm trying to say is, who are you exactly? Some kind of secret agent? Feels weird when I'm not the one asking questions. Well, although upbringing hired me to come to the island, their motives are completely unknown to me. But you do know Evan, right? That's why they sent you? Never so much as spoken a word with the guy. Had you worked with upbringing before then? Never. I give up. I don't get it. Why you? Doesn't make it more sense for them to send, I don't know, a rescue team or something? Yes. According to upbringing, it's no use trying to understand Evan. Or at least that was the excuse they used with me. Yes, Evan seemed to know about me without me knowing him. You don't wonder why? I wonder alright, but I have no idea. Is there something special about me? I doubt it. Maybe he just randomly picked someone, for whatever he wants to achieve. So, he wasn't kidnapped? Did he disappear of his own volition? I've already told you, Clover. I don't have the slightest idea. Your guess is as good as mine. When I first arrived, I thought you were here because of him too. For a moment, I thought that whatever he was up to involved multiple people. But I've already discounted that hypothesis. Sounds like you're going to be the guinea pig for some dark experiment. Why would you accept a job like that? Sounds dangerous. Terrifying, anyway. I'm not supposed to say this, but they offered me money. I mean, of course they did. That's how a job works. No, Clover. I mean, they offered me a ton of money. More than I've ever imagined making for my entire life. Something tells me you do have something special after all. At least special for Evan. Or well, whoever is behind this, you get the idea. But what is it? What is special about me? Ugh. A while ago I thought trying to answer those questions just seems to raise more questions. In any case, that's why I accepted. Money trouble? There's no nice way for me to say this. I just love money. I've always loved it. Ugh, I can't say without feeling like the scum of the earth. People like to pretend, I don't care about material things, I don't care about money. Pfiff! Everybody wants money. The only difference is I'm happy to admit it. Whether you like to accept it or not, money makes life much, much easier. I'd like to think that's why I want it, for an easy life. And not just because I'm greedy. I grew up in a family where we lived paycheck to paycheck. Money was always a sore spot for our parents. They fought constantly. Being offered that amount just to come find Evan, it seemed too good to be true. But it wasn't. That's why I don't care that much. I don't care what Evan wants. I don't care if he knew me. I don't care what people think. I don't care if my life might be in danger. I don't care if I'm doing the right thing. If there's money involved, yeah, you can count me in. There's nothing wrong in admitting what makes you happy. We all have something, as long as you're not hurting anyone. Maybe I'd hurt someone as long as there's money, maybe I don't care. God, I'm awful. Sitting with the altruist here isn't exactly helping. The contrast makes me feel even worse, you know. Am I an altruist? Just look at yourself. You're doing this for someone from your family. You decided to help me without asking anything in return. I believe there comes a time when you realise all the things you've been worrying about all these years, they don't actually matter. You pass the time, your whole life, willfully ignoring the things that are truly valuable. Excuse me, but that's not what really hurts. What really hurts is that you knew what mattered all along. Deep down, you always knew. You just decided to live your life that way, believing that later there would be time for everything else. There will be time for your family, later. There will be time for your friends, later. Right now, you just think about your problems. Eventually you realise that later is an excuse. It doesn't exist. There is no later, because it's already far, far too late. In that moment you realise why you're put on this planet, and more importantly you realise the things that are worth living for. The ones you'll remember when you're about to die. The ones that make you happy. Ironic, learning the lesson when there's nothing else you can do. But I guess that's how it works, right? I thought I couldn't feel any worse for just wanting money. But hey, congratulations! I feel even worse. Just don't forget those that are important to you. I won't. But, you know, this doesn't make sense. You sound like an old man on his deathbed. I don't know how old you are, but you look like you still have 3/4 of your life left. Did I say something wrong? You're completely right, Vanille. Why do I bother worrying? I forgot to thank you. You know, for everything. If I had to be here on my own, I wouldn't have lasted much longer without losing it. He's secretly a necromancer. I always think he's like that guy that lives his life in reverse. Maybe. Or possibly he's also sick, but if the cure can only save his sister and not him as well, then there's like a sacrifice thing. I don't know. And I mean, mostly with the lady on this one. Money's good. I wouldn't do anything for money because I have, you know, lines, but money's good. It makes things easier. It means you can buy chocolate and sweets and like warmth. She's right. Yes, looks like. But yeah, you can't make assumptions. And we'll find out. We are going to find out. If this game does not tell me what's going on, I am going to scream at it. I want to find out. So yes, I wouldn't have lasted much longer without losing it. Yeah, I think that's most people. One look at this place, I'm sure most folks would turn around. I'm not a Londoner. I'm a Northerner. Shush. Don't worry about it. We should go on, shouldn't we? What happened to your immense tiredness? On second thoughts, I can probably keep going until midnight. Should make sense if I knew what time it was. Whatever. This brief rest was enough to keep going. We can stop when we get too tired. I'll clean up then. Okay. Puzzle, puzzle, puzzle. Give me a puzzle in a rich man's world. Puzzle, puzzle, puzzle. Give me a puzzle in a rich man's world. The valley. Reach zone 5. God, I can't see anything. Is that a tower? Ooh, shiny. But we can't reach it because we're staying on the beach, which is now not the beach. You're a mercenary, are you, Russ? Fair enough. Oh, I futzed that jump bit. Thingy-majiggy. That's why you have a job app to do. It's a job app. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. Voila. Oh, application! Right, sorry. App made me think app as in like phone app, and I was a little confused. You're going to... You need to get out and your perfect posters appeared at the uni. That's awesome, Reese. Awesome, yes, definitely. As long as this is good luck. So cool. I think everyone's doing the whole job change. Well, or at least trying to do the whole job change. But yeah, good luck. Yeah, because Ross, you're starting yours in a couple of weeks, and I started mine a few weeks ago, and well, I'm certainly loving it. Yes, now we need Paul to do it. God, if there's anyone that needs to get a new job, 2nd November. Just before Extra Life. Ooh, does that mean you're on your new rota? So you'll be around to watch some of my stream. And yes, I know he's not well today, Reese. Yeah, he texted me earlier. That's why we're playing this game, because it was hopefully to cheer him up a bit. At least make him distract him from the pain of whatever it is wrong with him. So he's either fallen asleep or he's on the phone with the NHS. But yeah, my new job is great. But yeah, Scruff, we're going to be doing some Overcooked. Overcooked is always fun. Tradition, now. That's the only game I have planned for Extra Life so far is Overcooked. But I'm not playing Overcooked for 24 hours. I don't think I could. But yeah, I'll have to pick out some games. Everyone will have to help. I'll have to do a nice mix, including making sure that the one I do about 4 in the morning does not put me to sleep. His Cat Quest was good, but it did not hold my interest enough. Paul is awake. This is a really good game, Paul. I am very grateful for the suggestion and the gift. It's a really good game. Alien... Okay. I have to own the game. And also... Yeah, scaring the shit out of me at 4 in the morning also not a good plan. Because I know you're going to suggest Layers of Fear. Okay, fine, it's on Game Pass. I'm still not playing it. I played that on VR. bloody well nearly fripped myself, you know. That face is weird! Stop doing the face! Oh dear. I mean, at least that face looks like you. Oh no! That is from... I'm picturing the comic. Tiny Snake or something? I've got it on my Twitter feed, whatever it is, but anyway. I know I must be boring you with my theories, but listen to this. I think Upbring does have a base somewhere on the island. Or they did at some point at least. The tech here is something unique enough to pique their interest. Ah, it is from there. Not Tiny Snake, but similar style. Cool. And Evan being here makes that all the more evident. Here's what I think happened. Upbring discovered the island and became interested in it a long time ago. So first they undertook to hide it from the rest of the world. They raised an electromagnetic interference field to hide the island from radar and satellite images, which, until today, seem to be working just fine. That would also explain our malfunctioning watches. Also, I came up with another thought. Despite their efforts, Upbring was never able to discover the island's secrets. Neither how the energy works, nor how to find the artifact. Why, you may ask? I believe because of your notebook, Clover. More. It's the last piece of the puzzle. I was thinking about what you said before, and I think you got it right. This civilization wasn't just going to leave riches and treasures for just anyone to find. That's why they created the notebook. I thought it was just his notebook. In any case, time passed and Upbring's attention drifted away from the island, although of course they never stopped guarding it. This is when Evan comes in. At some point they entrusted him with a task they couldn't achieve, and well, that's what I've got so far. I still don't know where I fit in. What do you think? Wow, why is his face all dark? Oh, that wasn't him. What's wrong with him now? That wasn't him! That was the monkey bush boy. Right, that's the reset button. Okay. So, fuck it. So that sends that across there. There we go. Bit of back and forth until I got that one. I like Tiny Snake. But yes, I can just picture the comic that's like him going, oh no. Nicola, where are you? Why am I not getting news from anyone? Because they stole your communicator? Okay. Ow. Called webcomic name. We completely forgot what it's called. Yes, Jesse's not the only one that gives himself concussions. Ah. Oh, that's clever. Cycles to transform. Yeah, that's not him. Is everything okay? Oh, I'm sorry. I just noticed you were there. The scenery here is so gorgeous, you know. Sometimes I lose myself for hours just looking at it. Don't you think this world is too beautiful for us? Huh? It's not Clover. Who are you? Soon, our time to talk will come, Dices. That's gotta be Evan. But then who's Vincent? And why has she got the same name as Clover's sister? Oh, so many questions. No answers. Hey! Damn it, I wasn't able to see his face. How did he know? Could it be Evan? No. That voice. I've heard it somewhere else. I have. I did the wrong voice then. Okay, come on, more puzzles. Or a cutscene. Oh. God. Why is time going so slowly? 8 p.m. It's almost time. For Christ's sake. Why is it taking so long? What's going on? There's a creaky ass chair indeed. God, finally. Hey, how's it going? Since when is this place so clean? Don't tell me you. Nah, how would I? It was Dice's. Of course it was me. Now you have no excuses, we can continue where we left off. I won't marry much. I still have to check on Dice's. She already ate, she listened to a song, and now she's sleeping like, well, a baby. So he cleaned the house, fed and bathed the kid, just so he could play this game. This is just weird. Creaky ass chair. An ass chair is just a chair, yes. Ross meet Barney, Barney meet Ross. Have fun with puns. Do you really want to wake up? I know. You don't need to thank me. Okay. You win. You'll have your rematch. This time though, I want to propose something. What is it? Nothing special. I just thought we could place a little bet. Is that so? It's on your mind. Since you're so good at this, I'm sure a little bit of this doesn't scare you, does it? If I win, your house is mine, and you and Dices will have to look for some other place. Your face is glorious. Joking, Clover, not really. What I truly wanted was... Sure, if you beat me, it's yours. You're joking, right? You know I have some sense of humour. I have to leave here pretty soon anyway. And honestly, I had no idea what would happen to it when I'm gone. Maybe you showed up at just the right time, Vincent. But I don't get it. Isn't it your house? It is. So, why'd you have to leave? And where? Long story. Want the house? It's yours. Of course, only if you manage to defeat me. Which, of course, is not going to happen. You little... But it doesn't sound so bad, huh? I like this place. No one knows me around here. I could, live in peace. And what about me? What if I win? You decide? Whatever you want. I don't have any money, at least right now. But let's just say I have ways of acquiring things. If you want money, I can get it. Just think about it. You know, the funny thing is, what I most want in life can't be bought. Does something like that really exist? It doesn't matter. I thought of something. I'm all ears. If I win, you leave. And here I thought our friendship was just starting to bloom, Clover. Don't get me wrong, you can visit me anytime you want. What I mean is if I win, you go back out there, back wherever you came from. See, Vincent, I don't know what kind of fool you take me for, but you don't need to be a genius to realise you're hiding from something. And if I win, I want you to go back and face it. Interesting. I'm growing to like this Clover person. You're a fortune teller of a son. Look, I don't know what you think you know, but whatever. Fine, you win. I'll get out of here. Gotta be the best. I've gotta be better than him. I gotta be the very best, like no one ever was. I let my guard down last time. This will be different. Oh, hey, Leaky! Thanks for the resub. The pretty purple heart. 4 months. Nice one. Oh, and I got a Chivo, the water plant. Surprisingly bright for nighttime. Sort of too bright, I'd say. Also, is it hotter than usual? I have no idea what's going on. I really want to know what's going on. This is such a cool story. Sucker for a good story. Ah. Okay, so... Damn it, wrong one. Okay, did I want that? Good story and a 16-bit platformer aesthetic. Yes, it's a puzzle platformer. Did I want that? I want the blue one over the other side. I guess, so I can jump. Okay, so... No! There we go. I thought I'd missed it and had to restart. Water? Could it be? What's a treatment plant? Just what was this place? And no, Nikki, I didn't do anything different with my hair. It just needs brushing. I went out earlier and it was raining and it's gone frizzy. We'll hydrate. Ah, there. I've also got a different bulb in my light, so it might be shining on it. I was trying to do a multicolored thing. Yes, Joe Floof, indeed. You see, the stones, like, with the water treatment, it matches the puzzle, so... Oh god, this looks brain bendy. Definitely brain bending. I forgot to turn the thing on. Yeah. Oi. Ah! Sorry, I'm trying to bounce over to the other side and misjudging the distance. There we go. Because I couldn't see the bottom bit of the screen, it makes it harder. Aha! Clover! Any sign of missing one? Vanille? Haven't got your tongue? Oh, I'm sorry. Everything in order? You look like you've seen a ghost. Considering how things are going, that would be par for the course. Just checking here, but you didn't just play a joke on me, did you? What are you talking about? Nah, he's too straight-laced. Clover? I think I was right. About what? We're not alone. Did you see someone? Could they be listening to us? I better be careful about what I say. We should get to a safe place first. You know what? Nah, never mind. Just my imagination. Lack of sleep does these things to you. Aha. Hey, I'm kind of getting tired here. Maybe we could call it a night? What's wrong, Vinny? Sure, it wouldn't hurt. 2 monoliths more and we get some rest. What do you think? What? Just 2. Not a single one more. Roger. Clover, wait. Yes. Do you think it's possible to use water as an energy source? I'm the least technological person I know, but I don't think so. What do you think this place was? Hard to guess. It does look like a water treatment plant, that's for sure. Danielle, I am the least suitable person for this kind of question. Do you see someone else around here? Why don't you ask Evan when you find him? It's Thursday. Is it Thursday already? How funny. Oh, okay. Right, so that one cycles between being teleporter and that one is clearly, there's no way anyone could use those multiples as an exactly, Barney. I was thinking, what about hydroelectric power? It felt like a long week for you, though you have a long weekend now. Yeah, fair enough, Leakeeper. I'm very glad that we managed to meet up last weekend, being as there's now, like, lockdown tomorrow or something. Okay. No! That's what I wanted. Yeah, I've only done it, Barney, with people, and we've isolated, you know, to each side, so there's no risk. Well, very little risk. But only with very few close circle peoples. Close circle peoples. This one looks again like it's sort of going back to being easier, she says, and then she'll fluff up the jump. Lockdown 2 electric boogaloo. Sorry, I missed that message. Just go. It went up quite quick. Yeah. I mean, been a very prescriptive group of people that I've met with singly. Aside from family. So, I think that's enough for today. I think I speak for both of us when I say I could collapse at any second. And maybe the fatigue, you know, started playing tricks on us. I hope you're not making fun of me. Or you're going to sleep outside. That was my plan to begin with. I never go on an adventure without my sleeping bag. Whatever then. What's the matter? Don't tell me. Feeling some pity for me? You wish. Sigh. You can sleep on the floor. Feeling compassionate today. Lucky me. Are you coming? You don't have all night. I'm not sure this portal is any safer. Someone could spy on her in there. Especially since someone has the key, but... Oh, cutscene! No. Time to stop packing your stuff, don't you think? This isn't happening. Who is this guy? Why are you so shocked? It's no surprise I beat you for the 100th time. How can you beat me so easily? How have I never heard of him? This guy's the one who truly should have. Why? Why doesn't he care? I bet other people out there better than me. Who don't mind showing it, but they don't care? No, this guy's just a weirdo. Vincent, you've been making strange faces and saying nothing for about 3 minutes here. You're starting to make me uncomfortable. Clover, tell me one thing. Why don't you care? Why don't you care about recognition? You haven't lost at Spy Master in years until today. I hate to admit it, but you're good. Too good? I already told you. Dices is first. So it's true? He's the one. What happened? My problem. Now I've got to worry about finding a new place. I think you have no idea what you could get with your skills. Better place for you and her. Given everything she could possibly desire. You wouldn't need to work in that shop every day. If I was able to get everything thanks to Spy Master. Imagine what you could achieve. Huh. What? Someday you'll understand, Vincent. Understand what? That everything you chase doesn't have any value. Oh, of course, I'm too young to understand your mature philosophy, is it that? Well, it's either Mornington Crescent or something like Codemasters. But I was thinking, what Codemasters? The one with the words and the grid. And you basically have to find spies. But actually, no, you said Mornington Crescent, Barney. I think you've got a thread there. I think that's a good idea. Code names. Thank you. I said it earlier today. I just forgot it in the last hour and a half. Yeah. Maybe sort of like code names plus Mornington Crescent. I don't know. But now you said Mornington Crescent, I'm thinking maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Of course I'm too young to understand your mature philosophy, is that it? Always talking with that air of superiority as if you knew everything? Who do you think you are? Do as you please. The fun has to come to an end and I'm getting out of here. Will you on your bet? Sure, yeah. Yes. I hope so. Now what? Huh? What? Clover? Hey, what's wrong? Oh god, he does not look very awake. Oh, Codemasters make racing games. See? Your brain just, fairly asleep. He is a necromancer. But necromancers don't necessarily die themselves, right? Yeah. No, Codenames is good. I got all excited because I thought my friend had Codenames Undercover and I was like, oh, a spy game! And I'm like, it is a spy game. It's with naughty words and it's not as fun as it sounds. Quick, beat him with a stick. Yeah. Punch him in the nuts. That's another one. Oh, God, I can't get used to the abrupt change of light. What's wrong? I can't find my pillow. Yes, set it on fire as well. I can't believe this is still happening to me in a bedroom without anything. I must really toss and turn in my sleep. Marshmallow. No, I don't like marshmallow. But pillow doesn't taste like marshmallow. Where the heck is it? Maybe there's another drawing. Here, take mine. Are you sure? I never use it anyways. Thanks. But first, I've got to go to the bathroom. And what's stopping you? Well, you have to be kidding me. There's no bathroom in here? Surprisingly, there isn't. Such a genius, Evan, huh? I won't take long. you! I won't let you get away this time. Wow. Finally some— No, he's an actual shadow person! Ha! Who'd have thought I could catch someone with a portal? Who's afraid now? Oh. Where am I? And why is it nighttime here? Keep playing dumb, you're not going anywhere. Because that's it, there's no exit door. No restroom. Oh, really? And, then how do you plan on getting out? Through the portal, duh. The only way out is going back to the island. Oh, what an amazing piece of technology. It is. But you, my little stalker friend, aren't going anywhere. Not until you spill the beans. I don't know. I wouldn't want to ruin your floor. I'm not dreaming, am I? Who's your friend? Clover, allow me to present... What? What happened to the font? Huh? I don't think I look that bad. Jeez. No, I didn't mean that. Oh, so you like how I look then? Yeah. What I'm trying to say is that someone treated me as some paranoid jitterbug when I said I saw someone, saying it must have just been a monkey. Oh, so we were actually being followed. Who is he? No idea. But he's not going anywhere until we find out. Hey guys, I'm right here. Well then, let's not waste any more time. Oh, she had to pee. Oh, what's wrong with him? Ignoring me, huh? Seems familiar. Do you think you can get away by climbing up? And the sky, it makes me feel so high. Yeah, I don't know what he said either, Leaky. Or she said. What they said. It was just boxes, and it doesn't seem like it was font replacement. But maybe it was a clue. The bad times pass me by. I think he's listening to music. Or at least he's pretending to. I'm sorry. I get awkward when talking with someone for the first time. I'm not good with girls. Actually, my headphones don't work. But I always carry them to deal with awkward situations. Like this one. People usually think I'm listening to something and leave me alone. It works pretty well, you know. Sure, absolutely. I think it's time to stop the act, don't you think? I'm only going to ask this once. Have you been following us? Just do it. You're about to give me a wet willy, right? What? A wet willy? You spit on your finger and stick it in my ear? You know, when they're picking on me. My friends always do that. What kind of friends are those? Why would I do something like that? Oh, I don't know, because I'm very teasable, I guess. At least that's what my friends always say. Someone needs new friends. I'm not going to do that to you. We just want you to tell us who you are and what you're doing here. Oh, is that what this is all about? That's easy. But could you do me a favour first? Me? Sure. What? Would you mind giving me some more space, please? I'm kind of uncomfortable. Oh, sure. Sorry. How's this? Perfect. Well then, the name's Andre. Andre Ager. Yes, very 2020. I'm an explorer. Although I prefer the word adventurer. Aren't you too young to be an explorer? Hey, thanks. That's the best compliment someone has ever given me. Other than Mum, of course. It wasn't a compliment. Why the island? Why not? It's a pretty place. It's quiet. And well, nobody teases me here. Finding this island is not particularly easy, you know. How did you know about it? The translator notebook. I was fortunate enough to touch one of the last notebooks with my own two hands. Do you have one of the notebooks? I wish. A friend has one. He let me take a few pictures of it. More than enough to find the island and translate the monoliths. Oh, the monoliths. They're so rad. To feel your heart beating fast, or pain if that's what it is. Sorry. So, I guess you've already deciphered the message then. That must have been what brought you here? Clover? We're in the middle of that, actually. Is that so? I see. I solved it already. That's why I'm going back. What? See there, orange peel? I'm not taking it with me if that's what you're afraid of. Well, it'd be pretty hard to do that. And once I learned what it was, I lost interest. I felt there was nothing else for me to explore here. Honestly, I had thought this place would offer something a little bit more interesting. What do you mean? Oh, I don't know. It's just it wasn't what I was expecting. Why? The artifact. What is it? You really should do all this work to have me ruin the surprise? What I'm trying to say is, you should figure that out for yourself. But, is it, is it real? As real as you and me. So you weren't following us? What would I gain by doing that? Why did you run away from me at the valley? Haven't you noticed how difficult it is for me to deal with people? I was doing everything I could not to cross paths with you. But you mentioned something about our time to talk coming. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe you ran into someone else. This uninhabited island. Could that have been the case? Was someone else there? No. You're not fooling anyone, Andre. So, when you're trying to leave but you're struggling to come up with a compelling excuse. Can I leave now? Vanille. I suppose. I guess it was just a misunderstanding, although I'm not so sure about that myself. But what can I do? I can't prove he's lying. We're sorry. Don't worry about it. You two have been kinder to me than anyone else I've run into. Other than Mum, of course. Oh, actually, Andre, one last thing before you leave. Sure. We're looking for someone named Evan Goldstein. Does that sound familiar? Evan Goldstein? Oh, yeah. Do you know him? Yeah. I mean, everyone knows him, right? But if you mean do I know him personally, I'm afraid I don't. I guess it was too good to be true. And I haven't seen him around here either. I suppose though if I had seen him, I might not have recognized him. Why don't you show him a photo, Vanille? By the way, that probably would have made our conversation easier to begin with. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hold on, I've got one right here. Oh, this is the moment! This is the moment! And someone stole the photo. The monkey boys stole the photo. Hey! It's not here! It's not here! I swear I had it. Maybe in the... Ugh, forget it. It's unlikely you've seen him anyway. He's not someone you'd forget. Okay. We won't keep you any longer. You can go whenever you like. Before I leave, would you be kind enough to share some water? I ran out, and it's a long way back. Sure, take my flask. Whoa. Is everyone around here this nice? Thanks. What the? This is awful. The heck do you two drink? What are you talking about? It's just water. And it's horrible. Oh, I get it. You're teasing me, like my friends. I should have guessed. Too good to be true. Hey, no, you've got it all wrong. We're not like that. Here, pass me back. How is it? It's water. Give it here. Here you go. Ooh. Oops. I'm really clumsy. I'm so sorry. Don't worry. Are you okay? Yeah, I think my hands were too sweaty. But hey, if you look at it this way, maybe I did you a favor. Can't drink stuff like that. It'll make you sick. Maybe it's not filtered water? Anyway, see you later, guys. Dude, there's a room with no doors. Portal. Could you open the door for me, please? Oh, right, yeah, I always forget. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Obviously, Monkey Boy stole the photo and her transmitter and her pillow, apparently. Monkey Bush Boy. I don't know why. Because he said it might be a monkey, so that's why I'm calling it. Let's just go with Bush Boy, the one earlier. I don't know whether this is the same person. Not sure. How do you get used to this? You don't. Speak for yourself. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you. Bye. Are you sure you'll be fine on your own? Don't worry about me. I'm sturdier than I look. I find that very hard to believe. Take care, okay? Sorry, you too. Bye, Andre. Well, that was something. Tell me about it. And now I'm out of water to boot. Don't worry, I've still got mine. We'll be okay. Shame about the photo thing. If I'd asked you earlier, I could have gotten a peek at Evan. Now I'm curious. Oh, the photo. Don't worry. I didn't lose it. He took it. Huh? Remember when I said I felt like someone touched me? You think he took it? I know he took it. And I think I know why. You think the Explorer bit and the awkwardness was just an act? Worst I've seen in years. So he was following us then. Why? Who is he, really? So, don't leave me hanging here, Vanille. That guy Vincent you mentioned. The one who gave you the notebook. What about him? Describe him to me. Tall, dark skin, slim, younger than he looks. Let me guess, single pink eye? Oh, she was Evan. How did you? Vanille, you're creeping me out here. Bingo. I don't know how or why, but it seems you were friends with Evan without even realising it. Called it at the beginning! I knew you two were connected in one way or another. Andre took the photo of Evan to keep me from showing it to you. That way we wouldn't realise you already knew Evan all this time. The real question, though, is why go through all that trouble? Evan? Why didn't he tell me? No, it's not possible. I saw his ID. His full name was Vincent Varl. Curious. Vanille, do you already know what's going on here? Not entirely, but I'm starting to put it together. Please tell us! Please tell us! What do I have to do with all this? If I could only tell him! Why don't they? It doesn't make any sense! We have a lot to talk about, Clover. Specifically, I'm very interested in how you met Vincent. Vanille, I realise that finding Evan is important to you, but the clock is really ticking on Dices. And with Andre already figuring out the artifact... I know, don't worry. My questions can wait. Your sister is running out of time. We've got an artifact to find, and I'm sure you'll be the one to find it. We'll have time to talk about it later. Thanks, Vanille. Go ahead, I'll catch you after I get dressed. I still haven't been able to use the restroom. Oh, okay. It's not really a restroom, though. You're just going to pee in a bush. So on that note, we're going to have a little tea break. And also, I'm going to run an ad because, well, I'm having a tea break. So I will not be here and you won't not be missing anything. So enjoy some ad, I guess. Hopefully this works. Nope. Possibly I will have to run it not via that button. And that was good timing. I'm back, and thank you for the resub, Dave. Apparently I can skip puzzles. I did not know that. Oh well. If I have to replay anything for any missables, then that's what I'll do. Skip the puzzles. Yes, much appreciated. Didn't think revealing the details to me was important, huh? One foot in the grave, playing spy master like nothing's the matter. Though I suppose that explains a lot of things. Hey! Care to let me in on the joke? Sorry, it's just that you're weird, Clover. Day after day, get up, make the bed, make breakfast for all of us, go to work, come back, get clean, day in, day out, knowing what awaits you. Doesn't make any sense, but still you do it every day. Why? I can tell you why. Because tomorrow is not real, Vincent. The only real thing is what's happening right here, right now. My father used to say investing in happiness tomorrow yields sadness today. The only moment that exists is now. And today, more than ever, I understood that sentiment. I think one day you'll get it too. Let's hope I do. Anyway, I guess there's no use in saying get well soon. So, I guess I'll just say good luck. Don't worry, I enjoyed making you eat crow playing Spy Master. Ha! Yeah, it was fun. Thanks for everything. If you ever need anything, you only have to ask. But if I don't hear from you, I guess this is our last goodbye. Just worry about fulfilling your end of the bet. That'll be more than enough. In that case, if you'll excuse me, I'll go serve my sentence. That's that. Good luck. Definitely. Bye, Clover. I mean, we already figured out that had to be Evan. Absolutely no reason for us to see him other than that. Hey. Yeah? Take care, okay? Two. Also, remember, if you're watching and would like to watch more of these streams, then please hit the follow button down below so you'll be notified next time I come online. Just as an FYI. And please tune in on November 7th because I'll be streaming for 24 hours for charity and I would really appreciate the company. Ooh, and thank you for the follow, Barney. Oh my no, it's a gigantic field of poppies. We're going to fall asleep like in the thing with the yellow brick road. Dorothy and Wizard of Oz. I don't know why you brought us here. And I still don't know what you're planning, but I won't let Clover be a part of it. Why is she the sister? If she's still a baby, then that explains. Yes, there will definitely be over-caffeinated Joe. Whoa, this is a big puzzle. I mean, I suppose technically I don't need to solve them. But, it would just be, you know, feel kind of cheap not to. Oops. Still more confident than all the wine leaking. Never forget. What are we never forgetting? Yay! That was actually not very complicated. Oh, hang on. My TV wants to turn off. No, turn off TV. All the wine Nikki, yes. All the wine Nikki was hilarious. Overcaffeinated Joe is also funny. I still think that Drunk Ross streaming Layers of Fear was the most hilarious thing I've ever seen in my life. You got through it! That was the amazing part. And then you proceeded to trounce people in Fortnite or something. I think it was Fortnite. And win. And it was like, I don't even know how you're holding the controller at this point. Not wrong with that. I've done that. Lockdown. Slight change, but yeah. Anyway, how's the translation coming along? Hello? I'm getting very, very close. So, isn't that a good thing? I don't like where this is going. Dude, with the cryptics! I do like the ginormous field of poppies, though they are really quite scary. Okay. Yeah. A bottle of sangria. Yeah, I think it's a case of just, you know, not overdoing it, I guess. Die. No! So stop drinking games. Aha. Right. It still doesn't help. Oh, I guess. Right. Or are we? Are we getting anywhere? Are we? Are we actually? I like some drinking games. I'm missing a trick here. And that's why we can release that button. I love karaoke. To be fair, you know, I mostly got to the point where it's like mixing drinks with a bad thing. There we go. Okay. No, wait. There we go. Well, okay. Advanced karaoke, it comes with lyrics. Yeah, I don't do instrumental. I sing. I'm not saying it's good. Oh, brain. Actually, these puzzles aren't too bad. No. No, food needs to be up. There we go. Getting songs stuck in people's head, yes, indeed. Hey! I just want you to know, whatever the artifact turns out to be, I'll be here, okay? You can count on me. Thanks, Finion. So yeah, if this is baby sister, she could still be the baby sister. But wouldn't she know she had a big brother unless he died? So, alternate time travel. And that was easy. Okay. There. That was the last one. I've got the full message. What does it say? You know, when I was a little boy, there was this neighbour kid I played with almost every day. We were almost the same age. He was 1 year older than me. Lucas. That was his name. We'd always play in the park in my hometown. First thing every morning, Mum would bake breakfast. I'd eat it as fast as I could and head to the park. He was always there waiting for me. It didn't matter how early I got up. Lucas was always first. I remember one time if I asked him if he slept there. He always carried this toy plane. I loved that plane. Even though he was a good friend, the bastard never let me touch it. And that pissed me off a little. One day I woke up and after having breakfast as usual, I went to the park. He wasn't there yet. I was happy I'd finally managed to beat him to the park. I sat down to wait for him. But hours passed and Lucas never showed up. When I got home, I learned that they had moved. That night, my father heard me crying in my room and came in really worried. I told him what had happened. I was really sad, but I was a kid, so eventually I started to get over it. One day, my father brought me a box that had come for me in the mail. I was really confused. It was from Lucas. He sent me a letter apologising for not being able to say goodbye. He told me he'd miss me and wouldn't forget about me. Also in the box was a gift. It was his toy plane. One day I was playing at my dad's office. I stumbled upon the box for the plane. I realised he'd made the whole thing up. Obviously I never said a word, although I never found out how he knew I liked that plane so much. I never told him that detail, and I wasn't ever able to ask him. Why not? He died from a strange disease a few years later. He always said, if you want to be happy, make your loved ones happy. Aww. I was too young to understand. Not long after Dad died, Mum left us. She couldn't get fear of the disease out of her mind, even though it wasn't contagious. Unfortunately, though, it's hereditary. And as it turns out, Dices and I both inherited the disease. What? You too, Clover? I may have a few weeks left. Then again, I may have a few days, before the disease takes its course. Even worse, the disease progresses much more aggressively in women. Dices, my little sister, sooner or later the disease will kill her. This legend, this artifact, was my only hope. What does it say, Clover? See for yourself. Eternal is my son, and eternal will become. He who not abandons our sacred place, because only on this land the sane man is forever endless, true eternity. Ah, that's why the watches don't work. Time stopped there somehow. So if you could get his sister and bring her there, I think I get it. It's the island. The whole island is the artifact. I know it's still a terrible translation, Barney. It's supposed to be quick. And from what I can tell, the artifact's power is limited to those standing on it. That is, while we remain here, we'll both be immortal. What a stupid thing. What's the use of the artifact if I can't take it with me? We can just bring Dices here. Of course we will. What other choice do I have? But you'll have to live here forever? What kind of life would that be? A prisoner of a deserted island for all of eternity? We can find another way. Danielle, would you excuse me for a bit? I need some time to be alone. That's sad. What a sad ending! What a happy ending! Just, a medium ending. Clover. Translating. Discover what the message says. Clover, why didn't you say anything? If only... Such an intoxicating fragrance, don't you think? Huh? The flowers. You! Am I interrupting something? No. Sorry, oops. Don't you think they're beautiful? I guess. Who would guess that the nectar is one of the world's most toxic poisons? A drop or two kills an adult in a matter of hours. Funny thing, nature. So gorgeous and so deadly at the same time. From the bottom of my heart, I believe it was made to end us. The divine punishment for destroying our home. Why are you here? It's such a shame, isn't it? Clover's situation. What if I told you? There's actually something we can do. Shadow guy is creepy. Voice again. It was you. Bring isn't behind this, is it? You were the one who contacted me. Wasn't it fun, though? Playing detective. See, Dices? I've always felt an inexplicable obsession with mysteries. Detective stories. Questions without answers. There is something so seductive in them. I wonder if he put something in the water and gave it to Clover. And then that's why he dropped it, so Dices didn't drink it. No, not poppies. Well, poppies are black-scented anyway. But poppies can kill. In real life, however, they're always so dull. They're never like in video games or a good book. That's why I wanted to really take this to the next level. Make it more interesting, you follow me? I took the liberty of designing all this such that you could figure it out yourself. Every discovery would have been uncovered by you, and only by you. Evan, on the other hand, he wanted to make everything so obvious. He wanted you to know everything from the start. Let's just say that's not how I do things. Where's the fun in that? Where's the emotion? We wouldn't understand. Emotions can't be faked. They have to be authentic. They must be lived. I'm getting real nonary game vibes from this now. Like serious nonary game vibes. This went from, oh cool, it looks like an interesting puzzle platformer, to be, whoa, the story is really interesting and I'm intrigued and I want to finish this. I even managed to get someone with the same. You know what? Doesn't matter. What are you talking about? What is going on here? What is all of this about? Oh, come on, Dices. You still don't have a clue. After all the work I've done, you're just going to give up. I thought you were better than that. No one appreciates a good mystery anymore. I do! I do! This maniac. All right, admit it. Maybe I didn't give you all the pieces. But I know you won't need them. You're something special, Dices. Well, I think this is the last one. Will be enough. Oh, I think this last one will be enough. I've been aware of your observations. Remember your suspicions about the monoliths. Eureka, you were right. The question is, why? I was wondering if the difficulty had to do with the order of the words to be translated. And you do it sort of like from easy to hard or hard to easy. But then, you know, difficulty is relative. I don't know. Our friend Evan adored Clover, and he wanted to leave him with a little present as the final goodbye. One that involved an island capable of doing what the new message said. You follow me? What new message? What? No. No. So, are you still wondering why you're here? Whoa. I'm making my eyes blurry. New message. But obviously there's an old message. We're back at this tower thing again. Someone's gonna have to explain it. Is this the right thing? I'm not sure what right is even anymore. Over? I've been thinking. I've got to tell you something. I'm listening. I'm wondering if that's why it's such a bad translation, Barney, because it's not actually the message. My name is not Vanille. It's Dices. Dices Amor. Now it's not the time for jokes, Vanille. Just shut up and listen. Sorry. I'm all ears. Ever since I arrived on this island, I can't with this. It's too much for me. Clover, I don't get it. I really don't get it. Hey. Oh, well, I guess if the island freezes time... Ooh, I'm gonna do some speculating here. So, Evan as Victor sent Clover here, and he's been here longer than he thinks. And then the other guy whose name just escapes me right now, it begins with A, got Dices to come. She's not dead yet, but obviously she lost her brother and maybe she was brought up somewhere. Andre, thank you. Someone's paying attention. So Andre somehow got Dices to come here, but it's actually like God knows how many years later. But he's not aged. Clover's not aged. Yeah, okay. Something like that, maybe? So we'll see. Okay. Hey, relax, okay? Everything will be okay. I'm here with you. Tell me what's going on. Why do the worst things always happen to the best people? Why? It's always the same. It's always so unfair. Well, I like to think the universe has a plan for us. Besides, if I hadn't been sick, I would never have known you, right? You idiot, why didn't you tell me? I didn't want my disease to mark me. I didn't want to be treated differently. I wouldn't have treated you differently. Vanille, we're doing it right now. It's just that... It's okay, Vanille. Breathe in. What is it you wanted to tell me? Ever since I arrived on this island, I couldn't get this coincidence out of my head. But I think I understand everything now. It's not that the island is making us immortal. Rather, the island is frozen in time. I just said that. That's why the watches don't work. Do you understand? Time is not passing here. What's the difference? You arrived here before me. Time stopped for you the moment you set foot on this island. But it didn't stop for everyone else. You left home and came to save your sister when she was just a baby. But time went on normally for me, until I grew up and came here. And that's why we're meeting each other now. I know it's hard to believe, but I'm Dices, Clover. You're Dices. Serious non-Mary game vibes. What are you saying? When I took this job, they gave me a false name. They told me not to reveal the real one, until now. And I think it's because they didn't want you to know from the beginning, because of how absurd this all sounds. But now that you've figured out what the artifact is, it makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? Name is Dices and all. It is. How did you recover? It looks like I was never sick in the first place, Clover. It was just you. When Evan gave you the notebook and sent you here, he stayed and looked after me, didn't he? He was going to look after Dices when I was here, but that was just a little while. Pretty much a day ago. No, Clover, it was years ago. Time went by and you never came back. Well, on the island we don't feel the passage of time. It doesn't affect us. That's why our watches stop when we're here. Evan must have thought you'd died, that you'd never come back. He had no other choice than to look after me. Obviously he thought that it wouldn't last long. He thought that sooner or later my time would also come. Seeing how things turned out, it seemed that time never came. I imagine that was when he realised I wasn't sick. He decided to search for a place for me. I found me. He did a good job of it until today. I never knew I had a brother. Actually, I never knew where I really came from. You don't get the time thing. Does it freeze disease progression but allow puzzle solving? What if the disease wants to solve a puzzle? I think it's more of a... It stops aging, that sort of stopping time, but it doesn't freeze molecules in place. It just stops them from decaying? Like... It's odd that, like, they were hungry and tired. I suppose tired makes sense. But Be odd like for the thirsty and the hungry type thing. What stops clocks? Well, it's possibly some kind of electromagnetism, as she postulated in the first place. It explains why he was like amazed by all of the technology, because it was like how many years ago? At least 18, I would have said. So yeah. Actually, I never really know where I came from. After a long time, I'm guessing that he found out how the island works. He assumed you'd still be here, that from your perspective, you had just arrived. After that, he contacted me, pretending to be Upbring. Oh, yeah, okay, it could be anything designed as a clock. Fair enough. He sent me here with the excuse of finding Evan, so that I would meet you. The only restriction they gave me was to hide my real name no matter what. I believe it's because they didn't want you to realise it was me from the beginning. First you need to figure out how the island works. Just think about it. It all makes sense that way. Neither of us would have believed anything if we were told about it from the start. That's why he didn't tell me either. He wanted us to discover it by ourselves. We had to wait for this moment. Are you sure about what you're saying? Can I trust you? Just look at me, Clover. It's me. I can't believe it. Thysus. I'm still not quite sure who Andre is, but this at least makes sense. Oh, is it really you? Yeah, it's like defusing a bomb, clearly. You've been right in front of me all this time. Yes, Clover, it's me. You've grown so much. Thysus, can I give you a hug? Of course you can, you idiot! Oh, big brother! Thysus, I was so scared. So afraid of losing you. Ever since we lost Mom and Dad, I only had you. And I didn't want to lose what I loved most. It doesn't matter. None of that matters, now that I know you're fine. Because that's what I've always wanted. I can't believe how much you've grown. Are you staying healthy? Tell me about your friends, Thysus. Do they take good care of you? Has it really been years? I've got so many questions, dear sister. What happened to Evan? And why did he use a different name with me? It was just a fake name he used to hide from the world. It was all part of his plan. He wanted to surprise us. He did it for us. Well, he managed. Bastard. I suppose he wasn't that selfish after all. Hey, why are you crying? Aren't you happy to see me again after all these years? I'm happy. That's all. Me too, but I don't ever want this moment to end. So happy I could die right now. From now on, everything will be better. I guess I'll have to stay here if I don't want my time to come. I better visit. And above all that... What's the matter? I'm just feeling a little dizzy, don't worry. Oh, he totally did poison the water! Who is Andre and what's it mean? I don't like white screen. Over. Very blinding white screen. What's wrong? Over. Hey, wake up. What's happening? Get up. Somebody help. Over, say something to me, please. Ooh, there's a smudge in the middle of my screen. Also, that is really blinding me light. And also... Okay, now we're playing as Evan. You're not on here, are you? Wait a second, the hobo. I think you're confusing me with someone else. What brings you here, fellow? I'd like to ask you about Clover. Clover? I've never met a boy with such a kind heart. Boy, ever since he knew about my knee, he does the grocery shopping for me. You believe it? He sure knows how to make an old man happy. Haha. It's a shame he's going through all that, don't you agree? Huh? Stop talking nonsense, would you? You don't get all the young people slang these days. I'm talking about his disease. And his remaining days. What did you say? Is he ill? Didn't you know? Why does no one ever tell me anything? Well, it doesn't matter. Thanks for your time. Clover? Ill? Nobody ever tells me a thing in this town. Okay. Hey, I'm truly sorry, but right now I don't have a... Oh, no, I didn't come for that. I just wanted to ask you about Clover. Clover? He's the personification of humility. If there's anything he loves, it's his little sister. Between you and me, he's a better father than a bunch of folks around here. How long since you knew about his condition? Huh? What are you talking about? He's going through a lethal disease in an advanced state. So you weren't aware? Who told you that? He himself? I thought you knew. I had no idea. Since when? I'm afraid I'm not aware of the details. That's all I know. Anyways, thanks for your time. There's still a whole bunch of unexplained questions, but at least we've got the main one answered. Can we pet the doggy? Yes, we can pet the doggy! Well, the tag says Apollo. Apollo the doggy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? I mean, it's not Milo, but... Why is everyone sunburnt? Hey, kid. I wanted to ask if you knew a guy named Clover. Clover? Oh, yeah. He's my friend, you know. One day we were playing blizzball with my friends and he was just walking by. He realised they left me out because I wasn't that good. He approached me and said, ignore them, blizzball is for losers. Do you know how to play Spy Master? I didn't, so he invited me to his house and he taught me. Ever since, I have won every single one of the Spy Master tournaments at school. I think you're reading a little bit too much into it, Bonnie. Hey, I'm sorry you beat me too. By any chance, did you know he was sick? Unfortunately, it's likely that he'll get better, and he doesn't have many days left. What did you say? I don't believe you. He would have told me. You're lying. It's a lie. It's a lie. You're a liar. Hey, easy. Liar. It was me. Hey, kid, wait. I'm sorry for my grandson. The thing is, the news isn't just shocking for us. It's also really devastating. Clover is like a member of our family. Can't imagine why he wouldn't have told us. I'm sure he didn't want us to worry. Yeah, they've ridden me to invest in sunscreen. Hasn't been the same since his father died. That's all, but he's at the worst. He must really be going through a nightmare. Is there really nothing we can do? We have money. It wouldn't make a difference. According to Clover, there's no treatment. So we'll just have to wait and be with him until... There's always the legend. The legend? Bastian, again with that. What's he talking about? It's an old fairy tale from around here. It's no fairy tale. Bastian, where did you get that? I told you it was real. We found it with Cecil in a strange shrine when we was playing in the woods. Of course you did. What is this legend about, and what is that notebook? It's an old tale that says something about an hidden island that holds the secret to eternal life. Though no one has found it and never lived to tell about it. This legendary notebook, so it is said, reveals its location. Hey, you, stranger! What, me? Come here! And also, the world's two-dimensional, so maybe that's the answer to your question, Barney. I don't know who you think you are. Clover telling you his secrets doesn't make you special. I'm still his best friend. Understand? Bastian. All right, sorry. In any case, stranger, I'd like to ask you a favour. Could you find the island for me? I don't want for Clover to leave us, and it may be our last hope. I'd do it myself, but Mum won't let me be outside after 8 o'clock. Bastian, leave the poor man alone. Leave it to me. Do you really plan on going? It's just a fairy tale. I've got nothing to lose. In that case, I'll lend you my boat. I'll also make a bag of supplies for you. Well, hey, that doesn't sound half bad. We'll help in any way we can. Any friend of Clover's is a friend of ours too. It's our friend too. Friends, huh? I'll leave immediately. Okay. Goodbye, Dices. There's a new character. Oh, great. How am I supposed to get back now? Hey. Whoa, okay. I meant our view of the world is two-dimensional, Barney, so shadows aren't going to work the same. The Islander? Time to discover if what they say about you is true. Please don't make me play the whole thing again. He seems to jump a bit more, I think. Okay, first word. I guess I'm here for a while. Yes, Paper Mario works without those questions. Oh god, I really do have to do all these again, do I? I know I can skip. It's the principle of the thing, Paul. Do I have to play the whole game as him? Does it just translate like the first 2 levels? Oh, good. Good. Good, 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 good. see. Eternal as the sun, nor sacred a place is not, nor will be. Come eternal, he who looks for eternity is the same man who on this land all ego abandons. When the search of it means only consciousness was and is forever, by endless through eternity. What? What the hell is that supposed to mean? It doesn't exist? I must have read it wrong. Eternal is not, nor will become new lands. What am I supposed to do? Over? Please don't die. So the puzzle was different before. See, Vincent, I don't know what kind of form you take me for. You don't need to be a genius to realise you're hiding from something. And if I win, I want you to go back and face it. Still so many unanswered questions! Hello? I was wondering if we could meet, please. Who is this? It's me. Who? You've got to be kidding me. Vincent, is that you? Not gonna lie here, I was pretty sure you were dead. At this point, I know you probably hate me, but I really need to... Oh, I really need to something. We're talking right now, aren't we? Face to face? I want us to settle this once and for all. Where are you? Write down the following coordinates. Okay, and don't worry, it's a safe place. Should I come alone or can I bring someone? Are they trustworthy? He's my right-hand man. I suppose that's no problem. Oh, it's going to be Nikolai. My God. Huh? I'm just figuring out how far I am. So there's just a missable that talks about a house. I don't want to miss it. Oh by God, what do we have here? It isn't prodigy. The most brilliant and promising mind the world has ever known. He who will guide humanity to a better world. Are you done? Have you been here this whole time? What the heck is this place? Anyway, you gonna tell me why you brought me here? Nicola is waiting for me on the other side. I want to reveal the truth to the world. Oh yeah, but I've already gone past that, Paul. But that is easily gettable, backable too. It's just more if this house thing is at the house man thing is at the end. There's a playing the first few sections with skipping puzzles, and then there's playing the whole thing again. Oh, you were serious. Let me get this straight, Vincent. You're returning to me what is mine? That's the least an author can demand, right? After all those years, you just show up all of a sudden and you deign to do what you should have done from the start? Were you expecting a prize or something? Dude, yeah, something else, alright. You're still acting like I'm the one responsible for all this? Like I was the only Evan? You were as much a part of this as me. Why then was revealing the truth my responsibility? What What was stopping you? You could have spoken up at any time, but you kept quiet. Did exactly the same thing I did. You want to know the teeny little difference, my old friend? You with a face. Let me ask you something. What do you think would happen if Andre Ager decides to reveal the truth to the world? It'll just be one of those tabloids where an ex-employee from Area 51 reveals top secret info. No matter how plausible the testimony, the man never has proof. People don't believe him. Is it because he's lying? Most likely. But in many cases it's the other way around. Of course the government won't keep files in his name. Of course they'd scrub every last shred of evidence suggesting he ever worked there. The absence of proof paradoxically becomes the proof. I'm not lying. I did the work there, but then they erased all the files and then the memories. Ring any bells? My name doesn't mean anything. However, if Mr. Evan Goldstein comes out and says something, that's a different story. You know how people love faces. Story of the poor orphan kid who becomes a brilliant millionaire and wins everybody's heart. Jeez. They don't seem to realise they've been told the same old story over and over again. And still, they always fall for it. I'm sure they would believe any nonsense that comes out of your mouth. We're doomed as a species, no doubt about it. Maybe more Evan than you, but as far as people concerned, you and only you are Evan. Ah, so Evan was more of a persona then. That is why, my friend, the responsibility was on your shoulders. But instead you just ran away. You ran away taking everything that should have been mine. It seems you weren't so upset with what they created after all. Do you think I enjoyed doing that? Do you think I had a good time seeing you like that? Do you think I didn't feel like the scum of the earth? Do you have the slightest clue the hell I've been through since then? Why do you think I ran away? I couldn't take being a part of that anymore. You could have talked to me. We could have found a way. Why do you think I brought you here? I know I should have done it sooner. I couldn't answer it. I couldn't. They were keeping an eye on me more than you. I was the public figure after all. And I was so little I could barely understand what was going on. Didn't know who to call for help. I didn't have anyone. They kept me alone and locked away. I was so scared. But that's about to change. Don't you get it, Andre? It was never about us. I'm not your enemy, nor are you mine. We've got one enemy in common. The ones who put us through all of this. The ones who created Evan. And I'm sure they also wanted this. To separate us. To sow resentment between us. To keep us silent. To keep us alone against the world. This is what they always wanted. Are you going to keep doing what they want? I didn't bring you here to keep fighting. So what do you plan to do? Hold some press conference and spit everything out? Do you think that scenario ends with you live and breathing? They'll chase you forever, you know. You know how that ends. I know, and I don't care. I've got nothing left to lose. Don't worry, I won't mention you. What the hell toss my name into... What? If we're going to sync upbringing, we have to do it right. I'm in. Whatever it takes to tear them apart. But they're so large it might not make any difference. Andre, I guess I'm the only one who's changed. What I'm trying to say here is, for all the pain I've caused, I just wanted to say that from the bottom of my heart. I'm sorry. I thought those words would never come out of your mouth. Are you feeling okay? Did you go to some spiritual retreat and find yourself? Seriously, where the hell are we? Well, actually, it's a long story. I think we've exhausted Nikolai's patience as well. Well, alright. I'm sorry to say it really is a very long story, so I'd settle in. Alright. I came here because it's believed that the secret island keeps the secret of eternal life. See that line of monoliths that goes all along the seashore? The hieroglyphs and, wait, I know the story. You do? Years ago I heard rumours about Upbring having a secret base in a place like this. The bastards are everywhere, huh? I didn't believe it then. Me neither, but in any case the immortality thing is a lie. I just finished translating all the monoliths. It's obvious it's a lie. I'm surprised you fell for something like that. Any ideas? Should I have some? No, I just hoped you'd come up with something. You're the genius after all. Everyone seems to believe that genius and magician are the same thing. I can't perform miracles, Vincent. So there's nothing we can do? Just joking, I'm not being completely honest with you. I can perform miracles and I do have ideas. Really? Though that doesn't mean you're going to like what I suggest. I guess it's better than nothing. I'm all ears. What does the message say? Eternal as the sun, our sacred place is not nor will become eternal, he who looks for eternity. Because the same man who on this land all ego abandons, when all the search of it meaning lacks, only consciousness was and is forever, my endless through eternity. It's perfect. Somewhat long, don't you think? We could make some changes. Changes? We could modify the message. What for? And how the heck do you expect us to rewrite them? Didn't speak ancient hieroglyph puzzle. Didn't say anything about rewriting them. Wait here. Just, take some out. Maybe rearrange them. It's why it's so bad. The translation. Because it was not the original message. Vincent, come here. What is he up to? Oh, he's so slow. Look at this. You able to put one on top of the monolith, at least the same monolith? You weren't paying attention, were you? Look closer. It's different. Did you exchange them? The one from our left is now to our right and vice versa. Andre, just what are you up to? I was wondering if it would be difficult to form a new message based on the original. And as soon as you read it to me, I realised it wouldn't be. We just exchanged some monoliths and repeat others. Indeed, something totally different would be exchanged, with a message somewhat opposite than the original. This one's the original, right? 46 monoliths, 46 words. But I propose the following. Monoliths, 28 words. Notice that I'm only changing the order of some words or repeating them. Finally, I discard the unnecessary ones. Eternal is my son, and eternal will be he who not abandons our sacred place, because only on this land the same realm. It's forever, endless, true eternity. I still don't get why we want to do that. Look, I've got an idea. Why don't you let me do the talking and keep the questions for the end? Go on. Your friend, Clover, right? What is it he wants most above all things? To not die? Vincent, you really suck at that. Based on the descriptions, Clover only cares about one thing, his sister. It doesn't matter if he saves himself or not, he just cares about saving Dices. And what we could do is give him precisely that. Or more accurately, we could make him believe that. No! Oh, this is gonna... Oh. Oh. This could have a really sad ending. I'm going to tell you this now. Can't save him. Neither him nor her. They're on death's doorstep already. There's nothing we can do. But we can make him believe the opposite. Imagine the following scenario. You go back to Clover's house with a notebook in your hands. You tell him, Clover, it's real, the legend is real. Give him a notebook and you tell him to come here for the article. You offer to take care of Dices in the meantime. Clover, filled with hope, heads to the island. And he starts to decipher the message monolith after monolith. Remember though that this isn't the original message, but ours. Anyways, during his journey, Clover discovers someone else was also sent to the island. It's a girl who's also looking for something new. This girl decides to join him in his search and they become close. Clover completes the message. He learns the whole island is the artifact. And that immortality is granted by the island in the moment you step on its shores. But if disappointment sinks into Clover, now that he knows the artifact is not something we can take home to Dices, But suddenly, the girl comes up with a theory that it wasn't immortality that the island granted, but rather that the island exists outside time as we know it. Time doesn't pass normally on the island, and as a result, hours, days, months, and years didn't pass as usual there, making everything and everyone on it aging, immortal, and eternal. That's when the girl also discovers that she's actually Dices, Clover's sister, who had been sent by you due to the temporary gap that was generated because, remember, Clover arrived first. Dices was able to reach his age outside the island and then head there years later. Clover obviously doesn't notice that span of years because he was on the island the whole time. In any case, getting back to the story, and just when Clover thought everything was lost, he realises that what he's been looking for has been in front of him the whole time. Dices also reveals that she was never sick in the first place. However, seeing that his sister has grown and lived a good life, that she's alright and that they can keep seeing one another as long as he stays there, he becomes happy. All of his worries vanish. A smile spreads across his face. He decides to stay and live on the island, to postpone his death forever. The following days are happy. They're perfect. Dices visits him from time to time, until the day comes when Clover eventually dies. But he dies believing everything. He dies happy. It's beautiful. Fantastic. The audience cries, laughs. Cue the applause. What do you think? It all just came to me. Brilliant. Isn't it? As if it were the ending of some emotional video game. Bloody hell! It's the most twisted thing I've ever heard. I knew you wouldn't like it. You never liked my ideas. Just listen to what you're saying. It's absurd. Vincent, look at this damn place. Eternal life, an ancient civilization, a message engraved on monoliths. Don't you think it's already absurd enough? Do you really think adding some extra details would make it less believable? Isn't this what you wanted? Doing something for him? Maybe we can't avoid his leaving this world, but we can at least direct how he leaves it. Giving him a worthy end, full of adventure and emotion. And die believing a lie? Look, Vincent, I'm sure that today someone died believing you're a genius. It was their truth their whole life. Truth that ceases to be true when you find out it's a lie. And Clover will never find out. Although it won't be the truth for us, it will be for him. Even though that truth just lasts an right? Ephemeral. Oh my god, I can say words. Ephemeral moment. You can decorate it as much as you like. A lie is a lie. And just, it's not right. It doesn't feel right. I want to believe everybody deserves a happy ending. And suddenly that's not right. Our whole lives were a lie. What's the difference? Do you want to do something for Clover or not? Didn't you say you'd do anything for him? I can recall what was the other option. Oh yes, leaving to die alone with a baby who also dies. In absolute solitude. But anyway, I'm not going to judge you. It is your decision after all. I mean, it's diabolical. It's kind of sweet, but jeez. Ugh, it had me. I'm miffed, it had me. It's a video game. I was like, I can believe anything because it's a video game. Ah. Where are you going? Aren't we going to join Paul Clover on his final days? Time passes while we ponder. Wait. The message. Your message is shorter than the original. What are you going to do with it in many words? You'll be surprised all the problems that high-powered explosives can solve. You're going to blow them up? What? Afraid someone's going to hear us? We're in the middle of nowhere. The girl. Who's the girl whose Dices? An actress whom my dear will find for me. Promise me. Promise me whoever she is. If she agrees with all of this, let her know all the details. I promise. And do you really believe something like this could work out? I don't have the slightest idea. Do you know how much I indulge making an idea coming true when it takes hold of me? I hope you know what you're doing. Come here, I can help. Oh, no. Leave it to me. I'll take care of all the island business. You make sure to convince Clover to come here and to take care of the baby. And when this is all over, we'll bring down that boat together like old friends. You can trust me. Revelation. Discover the truth. Where am I? These sheets? I'm not home, but I feel like I am. Ah, my head hurts. I don't know how I got here. The last thing I remember is doing that whole act in front of Clover. Clover! I need to see if he's alright. Ah! This'll be the house back. So much light! I guess I'm not in Kansas anymore. I always thought I had everything. Everything anyone could ever want. Money, fame, power. Funny thing is, when I disappeared, no one really cared. I was all over the news, sure, but there wasn't anyone genuinely worried about me. No one wondering if I was okay. Honestly, I didn't blame you. That was when I asked the neighbours about you. I realised that actually I never had anything. Rest in peace, Fred. Rest in peace, Dices. I just woke up. Don't tell me you don't find it strange. Him dying at such a convenient moment. Too convenient, I'd say. If it happened just a few hours earlier, everything would have gone to waste. How did you know precisely when it would happen? The water. I told you you poisoned the water. Yeah, I didn't. That's reassuring. Oh good, now you're going to preach to me about right and wrong too. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Hey, I just lied to him. He lied to the whole world. He deserved a little punishment, didn't he? Besides, he went to talk to her. He'll find out eventually. Do you think he'll get mad? Of course he will. Then he'll remember that my way of doing things once again worked. And he'll forget about it. I want to ask you something. Do you really believe that if you'd known everything from the start, the connection with Clover would have been authentic as it was? No one was too part of the past. I didn't force anyone to do anything. She saw all his pain and lying to him was the least she could do. She decided to do it. But it's not about lying or telling the truth. Nor is it about doing the right thing or the wrong thing. It's about getting results. Sounds like a business. And I guess it's easier just to call me when we're busy then. I guess we all have our little lies. Ooh, what did Nikolai lie about? Ooh. Ooh. You did it. Okay, beat the game. It said something about when you came out the house, but I came out the house and it was bright. I obviously missed that bit then. It's fine. I shall replay. Maybe not just results, but key results and objectives. Yay! Joe wins. And it's before midnight. That was good. Well, we're going to watch the... he's clearly still a necromancer. I don't know, everyone's dead. We're going to watch the credits because it's only fair. People put a lot of work into this. And it was really bloody good. Really bloody good. Great story. Good game design. Nice little twist at the end that gut wrenches. And, you know, really cool little puzzles and game mechanics that wasn't too frustrating, but also wasn't too easy. It's nice and challenging. But yeah, all in all, that was a really good game. I'm pleased I played it. Yeah, I may have to whiz through it again just to get the missables, but that's fine. I can skip all the puzzles. And, like, turbo through the dialogue, but I've experienced it properly. The game was meant to be experienced. Yeah, well done, all the names. Oh, excuse me. They're not even alphabetical. I don't know how many there are. The basement dwellers. Philip Kuriku the Fourth. Layer encrypted. Minor gods. Yeah. And we got to pet the dog, which is always good. Oddball XP. It's a game. Switch! An entire console sponsored this game. Quiet dog! I'm glad you spotted a reference. I did not. Zimo! With an exclamation point. Gilgamesh Games! I've heard of them. Like that Gilbert. Biochemistry Dumont. Oh, there was a Nidoking! Ah, nice, I missed that. Evan! Evan sponsored the game! Me! I'm in here. I didn't actually sponsor the game, because I wouldn't have put that, but that's cool. Yay! XX. And a special thanks to you for playing. I'm expecting a post-credit scene, come on. Yeah, the other Joe. One of many other Joes. But hey, the benefits of working at a startup with only 14 people is that I have Joe at my new work domain. Evil Joe! Achievement for the backers. Play through the after credits scene. What is this place? This is where everything changed for me. I hid in a small town near this island when I needed to vanish. I see, but how did you find this place? By accident, really. I was looking for somewhere off-grid or totally disconnected. I didn't want anyone to recognise me. So I started visiting islands in the middle of the Pacific, little towns, which eventually led me to discover this island. Well, what better place to have disappeared than a tropical oasis? Okay, but why did you bring me here? I want you to meet someone very special to me. God, am I following it? Wow, what is this thing? It looks like something out of an ancient history documentary. Isn't an island the opposite of oasis? Oasis means many things. It's an ancient monolith. Well, this is an ancient, so it's only recreated for our message, but it says something. Oh, kind of like a hieroglyph. Basically, yeah, but you get to interact with it, kind of like a game where I drop a puzzle. No way! I love puzzles. Can I try? Oh, slow down there. Let me show you how it's done. Follow me, but watch your step. I like how his head goes through it, but also his head doesn't go through it. look! We've got more peoples. Fluffy rabbit! Yeah, I didn't know the knack for solving cryptic ancient puzzles. Give me the treasure if you don't want to lose your heads. Hmm? Oh, that was a different person. Who's that? How dare you speak like that in front of one of the most legendary pirates of modern times? I didn't know there were modern pirates. Cool. The great Maisie K. Kendrick demands you hand over the treasure to me. What's she talking about? You may try to hide it, but this map reveals all. A map? Let me have a look at that. Non ho para del ates para della caduta? Johnny Albanese. I have no idea what that says. It looks vaguely Spanish, or at least that kind of category of languages. Spared no expense. Ah, right. Okay, fine. Elaine Barlow. Oh. Fine, this is just messages from the backers. I thought it was actually going to be a puzzle. Obviously this was a sort of a Spanish studio. Where is it? Where's the treasure? This isn't a map. Then what is it? How should I know? What are you two whispering about? Don't try anything funny. But of course the treasure, how could I have forgotten? It's just over there. Where is it? See those monuments behind us? Follow the line they draw until you find a broken boat. Right below it. Don't forget your shovel. Treasure! Ah! Okay, where are they? There's one left. One more left, that's cool. Yeah, the voicemail messages from Tim Wood, exactly. Aside from that one puzzle that repeated because it said eternal twice, these have all at least been different. I wonder if this is actually Dices. And she did grow up a bit. I don't know. So what did they say? Huh? You said they were hieroglyphs, right? What did you write on them? Clover, immoral. Clover what? What does that even mean? It's a memoriam. Oh, with the bright white screens. Greenton 69. I wonder if that's the developers. Yeah, developer is Matthias Schmid, publisher Whitehorn Digital. Came out 11th of June 2020. For some reason I thought it had been out longer. Yeah, so I totally missed all of the missables. I think I got all of the storylines. Yeah, so skip, take 15 minutes. Find the man and then the Spanish bit. So that's cool. I will do those on my own time. I'm glad I managed to finish the whole story and all the puzzles though. That was really cool. That was really, really cool. I really enjoyed that game. So yeah. Cool. Alright, so it's now totally bedtime. I will be back. I think I'm going to do a weekend stream. I'm not quite sure what yet, but you know, you drop me a follow, then you'll get notified when I do. For now, Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all the company this evening. It's been amazing. I hope you all enjoyed the game as much as I did. Please, if you did, go buy it. It's a £5. It's worth it to support a good dev. You know, we want them to make more games. It's always the goal. But yeah, I really appreciate the company. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Jo, otherwise known as Angel SK, and I bid you all good night. Have a great one.